Hi, in this video lecture series, we'll discuss about the basics in music, that is the basics of a piano class. That is, first we'll discuss about the concepts of the music classes that is related to the piano here. So first we'll be discussing regarding the keys in the piano. So what are the keys in the piano? So whenever you look into the piano or else any keyboard, you will observe that there are some one set of a pattern here. You can observe here, that is there are 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 white keys. So you'll observe these 7 white keys, and in between this white keys you will be observing some black keys also here, right? So that is a in between 1 and 2 you have one black key, that is here black key 1 2. For in between this 2 and so I'll write this, the better to write with a Roman letter, you will not have a confusion. That is first black key, this is the second black key, and in between 3 and 4 there is no black key, and between 4 and 5 you'll observe there is another black key, this is 3. Then in between 5 and 6 you have another black key which is a 4, and between this 6 and 7 you'll observe another black key which is a 5. So totally there are 5 black keys. Totally there are 5 black keys and 7 white keys. Okay, so when you look at this piano case, this is actually one set of a case here. Okay, so one octave, we can call it as a one octave. So likewise, you will not be observing here only one thing. So you'll be observing several set of pattern like this. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5, this you will observe the pattern here. In normally, if you take any piano, like for example any grand piano, or else any normally any key. So for example, normally any keyboard, normally Yamaha keyboard or Casio keyboard, any keyboard. So you will observe the maximum key will be here. Total number of keys, if you count it, you will have 88 keys. 88 keys. So in coming up lecture classes, I'll explain about why we have 88 keys, and so why some keyboards have like this. So you'll observe mostly like 88 keys, 76 keys. Okay, this is 76 keys, 88 keys, then 61 keys. Okay, then 49 keys. So likewise, you have different keys here. But when you look at this one, in between this, there is some peculiar names for this. Okay, so what are these peculiar names? Is that here, in case of a white key, the first key that we are going to discuss here, that is the first key, is called as a capital C, which is here, and the second key is called as a capital D. Likewise, so this third key is E, fourth key is called as a F, and the fifth key is called as a G, and sixth key is called as a and seventh key is called as a B. So actually there is a reason why we are going to call sixth key as A and B. So that we will discuss later in the coming up classes and all everything. So it's all based upon the identification of frequency and all those things in detail. So but for at this juncture, you just understand that the first key is called as a C and followed up to G. Then again it will start with a and B. So C, D, E, F, G, A and B. So one more point is that here in between this C and D, we have one black key, no? So this black key is labeled as, we can call this black key label. It's black key. So if we forward this one, if we give the notations from our left hand side to right hand side, or else from C to D, then you can call this black key as C sharp. Okay, or if you come from that our right hand side to left hand side, or else from B to C or from D to C, we have to call this one as a D flat. We can call this one as D flat. I am writing it here. in a different, with a different name, different color, D flat. You can call this one as a D flat. So likewise, same thing is going to occur here for this D also here. So if you go for from D to, if you give notations from D to this side, so we have to call this one as, this one you can call it as a D sharp. If you want to give notations from E to D, then you have to call this one as a E flat. This is called as a E flat. So I am writing it here. So this symbol is called as, the symbol is called as sharp in music series, and this symbol is called as flat. Okay, so it looks like a B, but actually it is not a B. So it looks like this. Okay, there is a straight line, long straight line, and it will be like this. So this is actually the, so for my convenience I am writing it very simple here. So it looks basically like this, okay. So a inverted something like a slant O here, which is joined to a line. Now coming to point here, so in between E and F, there is no black key, so there won't be any E sharp or F flat. So some musicians, what they do is, so they write E sharp. So the E sharp meaning is F. Some musicians, when they write F flat, the meaning is E itself. Okay, so one step, one note, one keynote backward. Okay, so sharp meaning is plus one note to forward direction. Flat means minus one note to the backward direction. So that's the meaning of these names here, symbols and names here. Okay, and likewise you can observe here this one. So here this F sharp, you will get here F sharp, then this is a G sharp, then this is A sharp, and so on. If you look at this from, give the notation from this side here, so that is a, you will get a B flat, A flat, and a G flat. So remember, if it's a F sharp or G sharp, G flat, both are having a same note or same tonal value, so there is nothing changed here. Okay, so this is about the giving this key, the types of keys that are there on the piano. So these are the names generally we call it while you are using this in the piano class. So I hope you understood this lecture series, that is this video. And so you have to follow these rules and regulations whenever you are going to play a piano. So we'll be discussing about the practical, so this practical, all those things in coming up video lecture series. First of all, what I'll do is I'll discuss about some basic concepts, then I'll show this on the piano class. So when I'll take a separate lecture where we'll be discussing how the sound, all those things also will be coming up in the coming up classes. I hope you understood this, the topic related to keys in the piano. We'll meet again. Thank you.